everybody, and welcome back to my August Plan with Me bullet journal. I am super excited to get started. Not only did I get some new pens this past month, but I also designed a really cool sticker, which I am very pumped and excited to show you. So as you can see, our theme, or you know me, I do my themes by just different colored pens. So the pens that I picked, they're going to be the Papermate Fine Liners, and I did a magenta, a lime green, a mustard yellow, an orange, and a black, and I'm going to use that to create the first page in my monthly spread, which is my monthly calendar. So my monthly calendar spread is really awesome because I combine multiple ideas and create my own kind of way of handling the calendar. I feel like everybody just has a calendar on their phone, so why not make the calendar in your bullet journal a little bit spicier, a little bit more fun, and really dig into the utility that most calendars don't normally provide. So that is going to be just a good way to spice it up and a good idea for creating future monthly spreads in your own bullet journal. So I start off by creating a vertical column with the days of the week and the weekdays corresponding throughout, and then I just kind of alternate colors for that, keep it fun, playful, kind of fresh. I messed up a little bit. I mean, who doesn't mess up on their bullet journal every single month? I definitely do. And then I just create this little table and graph to keep things looking nice and organized. That's really a huge motivator when it comes to continuing to use my bullet journal, is having it just fun, and having it be just a creative space where I'm, psychologically rewarded by visiting my bullet journal. I get a little hit of that dopamine every time I come and look at a colorful page. So that's what really I love to do. So these last vertical columns over here on the right hand side, those are my content creation. So every time I go live, I create a YouTube video, I go ahead and add a little check next to that month, and that's a really good way for me to do my own analytics to track my followers and my growth and my progress, by comparing my followers to the amount of content that I actually produce and create. And then you'll also see over on the calendar page, there's huge space between the days of the week and those vertical columns, and that's plenty of space for me to write a line of day. A line a day is just a small little journaling prompt. You go over important things that you accomplished for that day or special events that are coming up that you want to remember for when you look back at your journal at the end of the year. So, to catch up with the actual video playing, over here on the right side of this journal, the next page in the spread is going to be my budget spread. So I am not wealthy, and so my budget I have to do bi-weekly. Honestly, my paychecks have been pretty light, I think, in comparison for most people for COVID. I did stay employed through all of the panorama, but I definitely need to keep on top of my money so that way I can afford some big, huge financial goals in the future. And the easiest way for me to do that is to create a budget over here in my bullet journal every month, and then just split it up per paycheck. So if I have 2 paychecks, obviously I'll have 2 like I have now, or 3, or whatever requires. Each table is separated into 2 sections, my bills and my savings, and then the remaining amount is my kind of spending money. Moving on, this here is what I am super excited about. This is my August sticker. As you can see, it's kind of a 70's theme. The colors that I picked for my markers coordinate with the picture, or the colors in this picture. I also have a black and white version up. So go ahead, follow the link in my description or the link that was on the screen, and that's where you can get access to my full sticker collection. I have some gaming stickers, some bullet journal stickers. Check it out. That's a great way for you to support me and my channel, while also getting a little goodie for yourself. Moving on to the next page, this is going to be my monthly goals spread. So this month I have about 12 goals. We're over halfway through the year, and I really want to hit a home run on all of my New Year's resolutions. And so the best way to keep and maintain your New Year's Year's resolutions is to set milestones and set achievable, manageable goals throughout the year. So I have 12 of them. I really wanted to focus this year on my content creation, and I've branched out, tried a couple different things. Obviously I have my YouTube, but I also have several other social media platforms. So if you want to follow me on anything else, whether that be TikTok, Twitch, any of that stuff, you can absolutely find all that information over on my channel. And right next to my goal circles, I create a follower tracker. So this is where I just go through for each day and list how many followers I have. More often than not, with pretty much every single habit tracker, it's hard, especially if you have ADD, to go back to your bullet journal every single day. So this is just, whenever I have the opportunity to go back and add a number to the follower tracker, if I'm like paying attention to it to that day, then I can keep track of it there and then look back at the end of the month and see how many I've gained in comparison to the content that I put out, which is on the previous page. So that's really awesome. And then for my goal bubbles, my goal circles, I kind of freehanded them. I do own a compass, which is a tool you can use to create perfect circles, which is what I did with the pencil outlines before freehanding them with, just freehanding the circles. So if you don't have a compass, you can always trace something circular. It doesn't have to be perfect. I love the handmade look. I think that's what makes bullet journals so unique for everybody. And so in each of the circle, as you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and fill out my goals that I want to accomplish. So, for Hello Bujo videos, 20 Snuggly Gamer videos, pretty much, like I said, content creation is really what I wanted to focus my 2021 on, and I have felt pretty successful, and I think I've achieved a lot in the past few months. So I'm really excited to continue to keep on track of that for the rest of the year. Finally, the last spread of the monthly bullet journal that I do every single month is going to be my Alistar method or my rolling weekly method. So the rolling weekly method is a way of doing your dailies, but obviously in a weekly format. So you're going to list the days of the week at the top and then each date of the month underneath that, and then you'll write the corresponding week of the year right after that, just to keep an eye on like how far along in the year you are, and it's just a new way to kind of keep track of things. And then under each line in this column over here on the left, you're going to list, or I'm sorry, on the column to the right, that's where you're going to list all of your to-dos. So whether that's keeping up with your chores or posting a video or sending out letters, whatever that may be, you're going to put that on the right hand side, and then the left hand side you're going to put an X on the days of the week that you actually complete that task or that to do. That way, things are a little bit more fluid and not so set in stone and having to migrate everything every which way. So thank you so much for joining me, watching this all the way until the end. I super duper appreciate it. Your support is always appreciated. If you want to check out my other content, do some other stuff, be sure to subscribe to this channel and check out the link in the description. And until I see you guys again, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.